So this trailer actually leaked at the end of March. There was a convention that got canceled and the footage got out. I did a full shot-by-shot review of it, and then Toei Animation took it down and gave my channel a copyright strike, which I am still fighting. But today, they released the official version of this trailer. It's the exact same as the one that was leaked. So I want to get my video back online because I did make a 23-minute breakdown discussion of the new footage. My opinions have not changed. I really liked the video. I was very proud of it. So I'm very happy to get it back up so we can discuss Sailor Moon Eternal in full. So the trailer has like 10 or so seconds from Sailor Moon S. It's the opening shot of the inners on the columns, and then it goes right to the brand new footage. So I'm very happy to discuss it. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to snap my fingers and we're gonna go to the past. But as I said, the review is exactly the same. I have not changed my thoughts. I thought it was a fantastic trailer, and I'm looking forward to seeing your thoughts in the comments below. So guys, let's get to it. 1, 2, 3. So the first shot we get is beautiful Usagi Tsukino. Absolutely just love it. I couldn't find a correlating shot of her looking like this in the original anime, but it's just the beautiful determined eyes, those eyes that Queen Helenia totally hates, and she looks beautifully animated. But it's also just a close-up of her face, so we don't have too much to go through. But either way, it's a great opening shot to see just the powerful look of Sailor Moon. By the way, there's a link in the description to the trailer so you guys can watch it. And the trailer also plays Moonlight Densetsu, Moonlight Legend, which is a massive throwback. This trailer and this entire movie is very well animated, and I really like what we got from the trailer, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. And I really like the fact that it looks so much like the 90s anime, which you'll see in a second, and the fact that we're getting Moonlight Legend. So, next shot we have is Moon Gorgeous Meditation. It is almost a cut and paste from the original 90s animation. Totally cool with that because Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon Super S had the best animation of the entire series. Sailor Stars had some really good episodes, and I believe the first 6 and the last 6 were the best for Sailor Stars, but Sailor Moon Super S and Sailor Moon S, amazing animation. Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3 had the best animation so far, but I'm digging Sailor Moon Eternal's animation. It's massive throwbacks, and I really love how the Kaleido Moon scope is glowing. You know, in the original anime, it just kind of released the sparks, and we'll see a shot of that in a little bit, but I just love how it looks. I love that her ribbon is more pink. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous shot. Honestly, also, the brooch is more defined, which is interesting as well. In the original anime, you can see that it's just kind of like a pink heart with the little yellow ribbons or wings. Here you can actually see what it is. It's gorgeous. The shot is gorgeous, and the fact that, again, the Kaleido Moon scope is glowing. I believe in the original anime, or the original manga, the kaleidoscope is glass, which is why it glows. In the original anime, the Kaleido Moon scope was just Sailor Moon's Spiral Heart Moon Rod transformed, so it's a discrepancy. From a viewing perspective, it makes sense why the Kaleido Moon scope in Eternal is glowing to why the one in Crystal or the one in Super S does not. Anyway, I think it's a fantastic shot, and I'm looking forward to the next one. So I'm looking forward to seeing the attack in action. The one thing about Sailor Moon that I think most fans love is seeing the brand new attacks, and I'm so excited to see Moon Gorgeous Meditation. It's been several years since we've seen any attack of Sailor Moon, and I'm very much looking forward to this. Okay, the next shot is when she is doing her intro. It's very reminiscent of the Sailor Moon Crystal intro. You know, they took the animation from when she was doing In the Name of the Moon I Will Punish You from, the original anime, and they just, they buffered it and they made it, more HD. They made it more defined and more modern, and I really like it. Honestly, the one thing I really did like about the original 90s animation was the glow of the aurora behind her. I wish that was incorporated a bit, but this is also test footage, so they could add more. And now Sailor Moon in the original 90s anime did not get a intro by herself. She was always doing it with Sailor Chibi-Moon. Like, the shot I have is right before Chibi-Moon comes out, so I really hope that Sailor Moon is able to get her own super intro, because we never got that in the original 90s anime. But again, the shot It's cookie cutter because it's exactly how it would look in Crystal, and it's almost exactly how it would look from Sailor Moon Supers. So, there's not too much to say about it, but it's also it's breathtakingly gorgeous, I find. Also, her ribbons, if you've noticed, are longer in Sailor Moon Eternal than they are in Sailor Moon Supers. Now, in Sailor Moon Supers, when Pegasus made her super, her ribbons by default were no longer translucent and they were shorter. I always found that Sailor Moon from the Super anime, or Super Sailor Moon from the Super anime, looked better than Super Sailor Moon from the Super S anime, but I think the way that she became Super in Super S just, defines why she looks like she does. So she looks much more Grail Sailor Moon S Sailor Moon in Eternal, which I like quite a bit. I think the long translucent pink ribbons are much prettier. Okay, now we're going to move on from Sailor Moon to Sailor Mercury. Now, this is not a cut and paste, which I really like. They're actually doing some new original animation, which is great. So this is a shot of Mercury Aqua Rhapsody. Now, in Mercury Aqua Rhapsody in the Sailor Moon Super S anime and Sailor Stars, she just, she goes Mercury, and then, she just moves the harp, and the camera just moves away from Sailor Mercury. Here it looks like she's actually moving, so I do appreciate that we're going to get some interesting, attack scheme going on with her, as opposed to just her essentially sitting still. Also, one thing I want to point out is they're keeping the attacks black as of now. They could update it to have a more pretty color, but in Sailor Moon Super S, all the Inner's attacks were black or on a black background, so it looks like they're doing the same thing as well. But you never know. But I really like the fact that Mercury is changing, or they changed up how Mercury is going to perform her attack. Aqua Rhapsody is an awesome attack. Honestly, all four of the Inner's attacks their super attacks are my favorites. Next shot. Now, this is almost a blatant cut and paste with just some extra visual effects. We get to see Sailor Mars doing Mars Flame Sniper. I love Sailor Mars. She is, of the Inner Sailor Soldiers, Sailor Moon is my favorite, but of the Inner Sailor Soldiers, Sailor Mars is my favorite, and I love this attack. I love Mars Snake Fire from Sailor Moon Crystal. I was so excited to see that when that came out in 2016. That is crazy. But I think that the animation of Rei is gorgeous, and honestly, I love how Mars Flame Sniper looked in Super S, so I really love the fact that it looks so similar, just with, updated effects, and it's more 3D for the arrow and the fire, which I like. Now, let's go on to Sailor Jupiter. Again, almost a blatant cut and paste. Jupiter's shot, she's pulled away, so you don't get to see too much of her in the new shot, and so I found like the closest correlating shot I could from Super S anime. Oak Evolution, awesome attack. I never really truly understood why it was called what it was called, but nonetheless, I like it quite a bit. And I think Jupiter, unfortunately, she's the only one we didn't get to see too much of in the trailer. The other ones we kind of got close-ups. The Jupiter, she's moving so fast. Mars, we get a full body, but it's a zoomed in. Mercury, we got to see most of her. Jupiter's, she kind of got the shaft here, which is unfortunate. But either way, I think Sailor Jupiter is a great character, and I still very much like the shot. Now, speaking of a close-up, we got Sailor Venus, and Sailor Venus is Love and Beauty Shock. She winks, and we just got the zoom of her. We got the shot of her winking. Venus looks excellent. I think that her animation is almost blatantly remastered, touched up a bit from the Super S anime. Truly love it, and I can't wait to see Love and Beauty Shock in action. I mean, the best part about Love and Beauty Shock is when she has the heart and she throws it, or when the 9 or dozen hearts go around her and then she goes shock. I wish we got to see a bit of that, but I think that Venus looks absolutely stunning. What do you guys think? What do you think of the 4 Inner's attacks? I think all of them look really well. All right, next shot. I couldn't find a correlating image of this. I mean, there's probably a million images of Usagi hugging Mamoru, but I love this shot. Now, Mamoru didn't get any screen time in this trailer, minus this face-down cameo, but they're the token love story of the anime. I never found their relationship to be super engaging or even that interesting. I always liked Sailor Moon so much more than I like Mamoru. The Sailor Moon anime is geared towards the girls. I mean, you want to know what's going on with them. Mamoru's kind of just he's there because it just adds to Usagi's development, and it was able to, the relationship was a big crux of season 1, and then I don't know, I just found his character to be very lackluster, though in Crystal I think he's more interesting than he was in the original, which is hilarious because the original is 200 episodes and Crystal's at the moment is only, it will always be, I believe, 36 or 38 episodes. But yeah, I think it's 38 episodes. Either way, I liked him more in Crystal just because he didn't break up with her. But again, I love the shot. I think it's beautifully animated, and he's going to have a really cool role in this arc. In the original anime, he just gets sick. Now, they both do get sick in the Dream arc, but he actually gets to do stuff, which is exciting. I mean, in Crystal, he got his own attack. In the original anime, he never got an attack. So I'm very excited to see Mamoru get to do stuff. But I'm okay with not seeing him in the trailer. He's one of the few characters that I could live without ever seeing until it's finally revealed. All right, next shot. This is a fantastic group shot. We get to see all of them in their regular clothes. Now Rei's outfit is different from the other four inners, and then Chibi-Moon, she's not in the shot that was from the original anime because she goes to a different high school. Now the shot of Usagi holding on to Minako, Mina, and Makoto, Lita, is from Sailor Stars, but the first 6 episodes of Sailor Stars are a continuation of Sailor Moon Super, so I kind of just consider that Sailor Moon Super's an OVA. But it's a cut and paste animated shot with Chibi-Moon added, or Chibi-Usa added to the Sailor Moon Eternal one. I think it looks amazing. I kind of wish we got to see the background. We just have this pure white look, but I'm thinking that we could get a new background. Who knows? But I think it looks absolutely stunning. They have the best relationship. I mean, this show truly built up. I mean, in the original anime, the relationship of all 5 of them is amazing, and Chibi-Usa is excellent. But in Crystal as well, like, you just really feel that these girls are friends, especially at this point. They've gone through so much. They fight, they fight the forces of evil. They are well-developed, fleshed-out characters, and I love seeing them together. And I am looking forward to seeing more of them, in Sailor Moon Super S. In Sailor Moon Super, in Sailor Moon Eternal. In Eternal, since it's 2 movies, I believe it's 11 acts for the Sailor Moon Dream manga. So my guess, it could be 12. I'm not 100% sure. I'm guessing it could be evenly split 6 and 6 or 5 and 6. I'm not 100% sure, but I know the first part of the movie, if it follows the manga as Crystal did, will be fully based on the inners, and then we'll get the outers in the next part. We'll talk about the outers at the end of the video. All right, next shot is we finally get to see Pegasus. Now, we heard a tinkling bell at the end of Sailor Moon Crystal, but we didn't see Pegasus. Here, we get a full-on shot of him. The closest shot I could find was from the Sailor Moon Super S opening, where we just see Chibi-Usa get to see Pegasus. Now, he's very small here. In the original anime, he was very large, and I like that. It just gave off a presence that he was powerful and that he knew what was going on. His role is a little different between Dream and Super S, but either way, I love the shot. I just wish he was bigger. That's my one critique about Pegasus. One of my friends said he looks like a My Little Pony, which I kind of agree with. And also, Pegasus and Sailor Moon have a more interesting relationship in Dream than they did in Sailor Moon Super S, which wasn't really again, it wasn't there at all. It was, Super S was Chibi-Usa and Pegasus being in a romantic relationship, using that loosely. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of Pegasus. I just wish he was larger. All right, next shot. I couldn't find a correlating picture from the original anime, but I found one from Sailor Moon Crystal, and it's where she, is just raising her arm. It's a great shot. Maybe she's going to be saying Moon Crisis makeup. This is right before she transforms, or maybe it's before a funny scene. Like we honestly don't know, but it's just a great shot of seeing Usagi, in action, but we don't know if there's literal action or if it's comedic action, because Sailor Moon does get to have comedic moments. It's one of the best things about the anime, that it can be both funny and dramatic and have action. Honestly, I think Sailor Moon Crystal is it's a great form of entertainment for anyone. Now, next shot we get to see is Double Moon Gorgeous Meditation. Now, if you guys remember, there was a commercial for Sailor Moon Supers where it had Chibi-Usa and Usagi doing some form of Moon Gorgeous meditation. And here we finally get to see Double Moon Gorgeous Meditation in action. Now, the shot that they have of Sailor Moon is right before the shards of glass get released and attack the enemy. I found the shot from the original anime that showed Sailor Moon about to do the attack because she's by herself. Absolutely. Moon Gorgeous Meditation, I love the attack. I always hated how in the original anime it needed to be powered up by Pegasus. I believe in the manga that because Chibi-Usa and Sailor Moon get their own rods, they can do the attack by themselves. So I'm looking forward to seeing Chibi-Usa do Moon Gorgeous Meditation. But I also really just am excited to see the attack played out without having to do a Twinkle Yell or a Twinkle Bell. I think it's Twinkle Yell. Anyway, I like the fact they essentially just copied the original animation, touched it up, and then threw in Chibi-Usa. Now, I have the 2 images of Sailor Moon Super S, the movie, and Sailor Moon Super S from episode, I believe I grabbed that from 2 of the 2nd season. That's like the closest we've ever gotten to double Moon Gorgeous Meditation. Now, let's look at the 2nd shot. So this is when the lights explode. And now, as I said, the 2 prior shots were the closest we've ever gotten to double Moon Gorgeous Meditation. Now, technically, the Sailor Moon Super S movie was a double Moon Gorgeous Meditation, but it wasn't like played out the way you want the attack to be. It was like an attack done in real time. But I think the best part about Sailor Moon is the stock footage attacks because they are so pretty. So in that commercial I had mentioned, they did Moon Gorgeous Meditation together on some level, but Chibi-Usa had the Crystal Bell thing. I think it was called the Crystal Caroline, whatever, or just the Crystal Bell. Anyway, you know, they do the attack together in the commercial, and then, you know, I have the original image of Sailor Moon doing it as well, with Chibi-Usa now imposed in Sailor Moon Eternal. Either way, I think the attack looks great. I love how in the new version that it's with actual rainbow effects as opposed to just bright white lights, and I'm looking forward to seeing this attack played out in full, and for Chibi-Usa to get her own attack. Also, this will be another double attack, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing it played out because we got Sailor Moon double Princess, I think it was just Moon Princess, no double, but we got that, we got double Rainbow Moon Heartache, or Rainbow Double Moon Heartache, and then in Stars, we will get double Moon, I think it's double Moon, no, double Starlight Honeymoon Therapy Kiss, there we go. And now, the image I have of it, I did just quickly compile Eternal Sailor Moon and Chibi-Moon doing it, and I actually made a video of it, and I played it in one of my fan-made videos years ago. But I'm looking forward to seeing Eternal Sailor Moon and Eternal Sailor Chibi-Moon at some point finally get to do their attack. But as of now, I think Double Moon Gorgeous Meditation, it's we were teased it for years, so it's great to finally see it play out, and I just love the shot. I think it's stunning. Now, let's just wrap up the video with a couple things that the trailer, because it's such a short teaser trailer, missed. Or not missed, we're waiting for. So, the next things we need to see are the Amazon Trio, Zirconia, Queen of Helenia, the Amazon Quartet, and the Outer Senshi. Now, the Outer Sailor Soldiers aren't going to be in the first part of the movie. It's my guess, just the way that it's structured, it doesn't make sense to put them in here because it's 2 movies. The Amazon Quartet has cameos in the first couple acts, so we should be seeing them. Zirconia is a thing. Now Helenia, I believe, is in shadow, and the trio is front and center for the first part of the manga for the Dream Arc. So we haven't seen any of them, but I am looking forward to seeing the Amazon Quartet and the Outer Senshi so much. We haven't seen the Outers do super transformations ever, or seen any of their new attacks. And I forget in the Dream manga if Neptune gets her V-Lone Tide and Uranus gets her special attack. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but I know that in the Stars manga, when Uranus and Neptune are eternal, they have new attacks, and I'm excited to see those as well. But the one thing I really want to see with the Outer Senshi is them going super properly, those transformations. But we have so much more to see from this movie, and it's coming out September 11th, which is still a while away. It's March right now. It's March 29th when I'm posting the video. And so we have, about 9 months, or I guess really 8 months until the film comes out. But we need to see a bit more. I can accept if the Outer Sailors don't make it into the trailer at all, because I really do think they're going to be in the next part. But I really, really think they need to show us the trio and at least Zirconia, just to kind of give us a feel of what this movie is going to look like. And to see stuff in action. Everything's just been like very, very short stock footage-y attacks. Again, they look great. I like this trailer. I enjoy doing a breakdown with you. But Toei's marketing is just, it's not very good. Anyway, the movie comes out on September 11th, 2020. You know, it was announced in 2017 that in January that we were getting this movie or this series. At that point, it was a series. Now it's a movie. But hey, 3 years later is better than never getting it at all. I'm excited to see it. I think the animation looks stunning, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Dream arc, which is one of my favorite arcs of the manga, but my least favorite season because the manga is so good, and the Dream arc was just in the Super S anime, is so heavily focused on Chibi-Moon, and they cut out the outers, and it was just a little bit too childish for me. So it's my least favorite season of the original anime, but I would say it's my second favorite season or favorite arc of the manga, and I'm so excited to see it come out. I'm guessing it's going to be released in theaters for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and then it'll be released on streaming for the world, the world at large to watch. I'm hoping. Theaters are still closed in America. They're closed in China right now due to coronavirus. So who knows what will happen. If I was Toei, I would just put it right on streaming. I think that's smart and the best way to capture a global audience for Sailor Moon. But again, global, with the theatrical release, they do get to make extra money, but I really do think streaming is the way to go for Sailor Moon. Anyway, I enjoyed breaking this down with you. I hope you guys liked it as well. There is a link in the description to the trailer if you want to see it in full motion. Thank you for watching it with me, and we will talk real soon about Sailor Moon when another news story, maybe in 4 months, I'm guessing, drops. All right, guys. Talk later. Bye.